archer can just like stick up his sword and like just open up its underbelly.
Okay.
So I'm going to try and deceive it.
Okay,
Alright.
that's a cool idea.
Yeah.
Not very good at deceiving, by the way.
Neither do I.
Let's see.
Whoa! Perfect roll.
Yeah,
So,
that
yeah.
is.
It would defend with empathy.
Yeah. That is most stylish.
Okay. Well, I'm going to give you that. I guess 2 free invokes of that. Or I guess it would be more like a boost because it would be a one-time thing when it was flying over. So I'm going to give you that boost to you know, slash open its underbelly.
Yeah, I
When it's your
imagine
turn.
that scene. Yeah, okay. But
So yeah, not only did you force it down, you forced it all the way to the ground,
Okay.
where it can't fight nearly as well.
Okay. Cool.
okay. But
As
before
well
I
as
go,
getting a free invoke.
I think
Nice.
as it's Cyril's turn. I'm not sure.
I think so.
I mean, we
You can make a
Yes.
initiative order.
initiative
but...
list, by the way. Brad.
I'm sorry?
You can make an initiative list. If you look at the
Oh,
item
yeah.
on the left, you've got this little clock there somewhere near the bottom,
Yeah.
Turn order,
and then
yes.
you can add turns.
Usually I add turns by the tokens, but I think it's possible to add turns if you just click or... Oh wait, maybe...
Yeah, I'm gonna upload my token, and then I can put it on the page if you want to use that.
Okay.
But I'm trying to
I
find
think
it.
if there are like okay, yeah, so you did that. It's cool.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
there we go. That's
If I
fine.
remember
Yeah, do it like
correctly,
that.
like initiative, it's your passive notice.
Yeah,
Yes.
it is.
So my notice is
I
free,
have it
so
too.
my initiative is free.
Mine is 2. Actually, can I change that? No, I don't have the right to change that.
I cannot edit the turn order, so it's up to Brad to...
Yeah.
My notice is 2, but we're kind of in order already. We have an order that we're following, unless
Yeah.
something changes.
I think this order is fine because it's 3-2-2, so we can just have it like this, and then it's Cyril's turn.
Yeah, and somewhere between there and the dragons should go. I don't know what's the notice of the dragons.
So I'm gonna try to
retroactively.
trade
Okay, so
Okay.
it's
So-
Cyril's turn. There should
Yes,
be
yes.
there should be a button to like next turn which
Yeah, an
can
arrow at the
switch.
bottom where you can click until it's Cyril is at the top.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
There you
Okay,
go.
so
So I do not create an advantage. Whoever's turn is the next. I'll just roll it
Oh.
again, trying to scare them, you know.
Oh, I see. Okay. And yeah, I take it you don't want to.
No.
Okay.
man,
No.
Cyril
Well,
needs some
you could
consulting.
take the free boost about them being grounded.
Yeah, but then it'd just be a +2 and given a +2, so it'd be about the same, you know. I know, I need to go to Planned Parenthood or something. I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do. I gotta do something. I need a class or something.
Yep.
My ground, I just can't discipline them, you know. Just can't discipline kids these days. You know, you get in trouble for that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just go around like burning everything and eating all the
eating
food.
all the butlers and I don't know, it's crazy.
At least trying
Okay.
Just normal parenting troubles.
So the last dragon is going to
Alright, one of them is Scout, second one, I only understand he has very powerful wound, but...
He's
is he-
mortally wounded.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
so,
That one is just kind of backing off and.
yeah, so he realized
looking
he's
at
not
the
the apex predator here. I am, bitch!
Nice.
So the remaining one is going to try and
Probably
launch
attack
itself
me.
back in.
Oh,
Well, no, it's going to try and launch itself back into the air,
okay.
try and overcome the grounded.
Cool.
advantage.
Okay, yeah, it's completely possible for him.
Okay. So let me see. That's just like a basic test rather than having to oppose the action that that caused the invention in the first place, right?
A basic
Hurrah.
test against gravity.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it sounds like a passive test.
So it takes off.
Okay, cool.
And
Oh man, y'all let it go. We gotta hunt that thing down. That's child support right there. That's
You shouldn't be complaining. You've roared at the ground a few times.
that's $1,000 a month. Bro, we gotta take that mother out.
yeah. So it does look like it might be just flying away, rather than flying up to attack or flying towards the mansion.
Okay.
And Archer, you're up.
Well, my action for this turn is to wait, like hold action if it's possible, because one dragon flew away. He's not exactly a pursuer type of guy. For now, he's more focusing on preventing those who are on the ground, because there's like one cold dragon slightly injured and the second one who is very, very injured. And he's backing off, but he's still in the vicinity. So Archer really doesn't want to kill, in all intents and purposes, a kid, dragon kid, but still a kid. So
Don't be so
I don't know
soft,
what's
Archer.
like during. I'm the remorseful killer, after all. I mean, during the fight, like, do I get any sort of feeling from my handlers or whatnot, or is it nothing at all? I'm not using any skill. I'm just wondering if me as a character gets any like inkling that my handlers want them dead or something.
That's an interesting thing. Normally, the when you're sent on a mission, there's a very clear indication that this opponent must be destroyed, for the good of the Eschaton.
Okay.
But this time that does not exist at all. There's like, other than like being pointed towards the situation, there's no guidance as to what must be done.
So on one hand, like, he feels slightly relieved that it's not like that I must kill them. On another, he's getting curious that interesting. So for now, I hold my action. The only thing I do, just I point one of my swords towards the two leftover dragons. Now, this place is protected. Off you go, before I change my mind.
Ivy comes through your comms and she's like, hold on a moment. If they go off, I didn't want them to start doing this somewhere else. Isn't there a place where we can put them? I don't know, a zoo or I don't know,
Our bellies.
Hey, steak from the dragon!
Hey, have y'all seen
hear
Dragonheart?
Ivy making a sarcastic comment that, that's only before they are born.
There's Ethiopians. No, there's Have you seen Dragonheart? That village when the dragon fell into the lake and it wasn't deep enough? No. No?
I have not seen Dragonheart.
No? Okay, the dragon falls in this lake that's not deep
Familiar.
enough, and all the villagers say food, and they start running at the dragon, and it was a joke, like they were robbing people, so they didn't really get speared and didn't really die. You know, there's hungry people in the world. There's hungry people. These things cost me a lot of money. You know.
Why don't we put
you know?
them somewhere in like a place where there's too much of, I don't know, some
Acid?
kind of plant or
Stomach acid.
There are parts of the planet that have lots of game and aren't.
Yeah, is there maybe an abandoned
little
island that we can hoard them towards or something and tell them to stay or we'll kill them?
I have one suggestion. I mean, not suggestion, but a question regarding that. I mean, that idea of putting them somewhere else is good, but I was just wondering if perhaps Ascended base or something, or the Ascended themselves, or some kind of military base, don't they have some kind of holding facility?
You know what we should do? If you have a kid that is, running wild, what do? You send him to go train with the military. So we should put them through some kind of training to become, good, well-mannered dragons.
Or you eat it.
Can I make a call? I would like to see if I can make a call to the Royal Airship Academy to see if I can convince this the head of the academy to take on some dragons as a test program and to discipline them and teach them to work with riders and become good military dragons.
And absolve the father of all monetary duties. Monetary, right? We're absolving that, right? We're gonna fix that.
Well, certainly if you succeed with style, then that could be arranged.
Oh, see, there you go. It was meant to be. It was meant to be. See, now I don't have to eat them. Everybody's happy,
Okay, so how do I go about this? Because I know that previously I've used my my money to convince this guy to do stuff, so I could throw some resources at him. I could also use my contacts to reach him, or a combination. Maybe it's more of a challenge thing where there's a few things I need to get done, like hoard the dragons to the base, throw enough money at the guy, and use my contacts to reach him or something.
Yeah, that sounds good. Let's do. Let's make it a challenge where it's a piloting check to herd them there, contacts to set it up, and then report.
Resources.
I
was thinking resources because I used that before. Report is fine too, but then I'm going to need some help. But I think I'm going to. I could use you guys' help to, I don't know, convince them to come with me willingly when I'm hoarding there, and things like that.
Yeah, I mean, yes, there's finances involved.
Not mine though, right? Wait a minute. Whoa.
Don't worry.
What are we doing? We're just alluring them, right? We're just like, yeah.
But I think that like
I work hard for my money.
a one-time bribe wouldn't be as effective as just convincing him, or convincing the guy at the RAA that it's a good idea overall.
Is anybody else particularly good at convincing people to do stuff? Does anybody have?
Okay, I have resource at average +1, and I have deceive at fair +2.
Yeah, I don't have it. Sorry.
You do the talking, then I'll I'll try to create an advantage for you using my money to create a way in, and then you can do the talking. How
So
about
we
that?
are bribing our way for 2 dragons into the military.
I know 3 dragons. I'm totally going to try and get the 3rd dragon in there as well. Like, I'm not gonna let that thing fly away and ransack villages.
Well, I can see profit in that, like if they are truly cowed and they won't be attacking people, they could be an asset to our military, but
Definitely.
to people's military, and people's military are always better.
Okay, I'm gonna go give I don't know, what is this guy's name? Does anybody have a name for the head of the RAA?
Archibald.
Basil. Okay.
Archibald.
That's great.
Okay, cool. Okay, I'm gonna go give Archibald a call, guys.
All right.
What is my contacts? 2.
Okay. So yeah, let's do contacts first.
I don't know what I need to hit.
Archibald,
I guess before we do the resolution of any of the rolls, we do all the rolls.
Okay.
So I think the next one to do would be piloting.
Yeah.
Since the report's more dicey.
That sounds definitely like a thing that needs to happen. I was thinking if, but then I need to know what the results is. Like, I could maybe try and use the fact that I'm, you know, a lady, and the Royal Academy is royal, to gain myself some kind of advantage in towards. Actually, no, I could use my piloting because I'm a pilot and I've been to the academy. And that makes much more sense to try and reach him more easily if that's necessary. But we can leave that till later.
Yeah. Well, okay, I do think both would be appropriate. Both that you're, you know, part of the nobility, and that you're you know, not just a pilot, but the pilot.
Yeah, let's see how things go, and then I'll decide on what I'll throw fate points at.
Okay.
So yeah, definitely I'll be trying to herd the dragons together. Are you guys going to help me? Maybe create some kind of advantage where you talk the dragons into following me or something like that?
I will try to, although last time I tried to talk to them wasn't as good, so I will. At least one of them should look at me in some, maybe not really a fear, but I don't know if it's respect, because I almost killed one of them. So
well, I mean, yeah, mortally wounded sounds as something that would put the fear into a dragon.
Yeah, so I will try to
mortally
help, but
wounded is death,
I'm not good with riding dragons, and I'm not good with I don't have the provoke or rapport skill.
But
So-
you can deceive them that you do.
You can always promise them that there's going to be a mountain of food at the end.
Yeah.
Also, how does medical attention work? Because I think that one of these dragons is going to need some help. I don't know, can he fly with his mortal wound, or will he die somewhere halfway?
No. Without specialized medical attention, it would definitely die before it arrived.
Okay, why don't you guys look at that dragon first while I go round up the other one? You know, give it some medical attention.
I don't have any skills for medical attention. Although, one might wonder that I could technically use my craft skill to create some sort of bandages or something. At least try to. On another hand, that would be a good situation to, like, as I figure this out, the DM could tell me, you know, you have your talent for crafting is used to violent ends.
Yes.
If you don't want, I can give you a fate point if you decide not to try to help the dragon. At least that's what would I do as a DM.
Yeah, no, I like this idea. So.
Oh dear, I have a feeling this dragon is going to die because the other character in a position to helping him is the father who wants to get rid of him.
Yes. So yeah, you're cobbling together both bandages and the specialized coagulants that you would need, and it's just not working too well.
We got dinner.
If
It's
you-
good. We'll go.
yeah, if you wanted to use, say, a poisonous version of a coagulant, you think you have a way to make that.
Oh, dear.
But yeah, unless you want to buck how it looks like this is going, it's going to die and you're going to get a fate point.
Yeah, I won't be able to help it. Yeah, I will happily take a fate point.
Okay.
Like, as I try to figure this out, and for a moment he just drops his hand and thinks, well, shit. My powers are used to create weapons, not things to help people or dragons.
Yeah, you can create a sword to stick in his wound.
Yeah, like to finish him off or something, but
Well, I
not-
mean, it would be merciful if you would
not to
finish
help
him off. I think then you just need to end its suffering. You know, the good Samaritan you are.
Good Samaritan, I'm a killer again. And yeah, like
Yeah, that would
if
be getting
Do
more
what you-
blood on your hands.
yeah, it also works in my other aspects then. But still, and I cannot do this. I stay my hand. Like if technically it might be your kin, Cyril. So I just step away. Whatever you want to do with him, do it. And just like I step away and turn around. At least from this mortal one.
Eat it, eat it.
Yes. So, what are you gonna do, Cyril?
Because it, like
put it out
the
of
fate
its
point
misery
was
or let
spent
it
to have it
go?
die, right? So it dies whatever happens. Like it's unsavable because a fate point was spent. It was a compel.
I mean, wasn't spent. I received a fate point because of my
Yeah, I mean, it was a compel, so it just needs to happen. Like it's out of anybody's hands now.
Probably. I mean, I won't be there to save it, so I don't know what Cyril.
Well, the
will
way
do.
I understood that compels work is you can't do anything to stop it. Like the rest can't prevent it either.
Yeah. It's fait accompli at this point. But you can affect, how it goes, whether it's whether it dies on its own or you want to eat it. Okay.
Feed it to the other dragons, then they won't try to eat everything.
I should
Um,
kill him.
Actually, the other dragons won't, and you know why? It's the
Yes, their damn mother. I know exactly why.
Yep.
They're supposed to be dragons, not no. Yeah, mama's boys. That's what they are.
Okay. So, but you feast yourself.
Yeah, I'm gonna eat if I can. Hell yeah, I'm gonna eat that.
Nobody stops you.
Takes a lot of food. Oh, see, I can't even eat raw.
I mean, you
beef.
didn't need to roll for
Yeah,
eating
you don't
it.
even need to roll.
I got sick on it.
But you do hear a dire rumbling in your mind.
I'm disappointed.
I think Mummy is angry.
Mama was always angry. That
I'm
was the problem.
disappointed in you, my ex-husband.
But that wouldn't be the first time. That's for sure.
But you have a very you have a bad feeling about this. But take a fate point.
Oh, right on. Yeah.
Yeah, you receive
Oh
additional fate
dear.
point.
Well, I'll be, non-suspectingly hoarding the dragon that was trying to fly off back. So, yeah, and I'll try to hoard the other dragon as well towards
Okay.
the RAA. So that is my attempt, and obviously I'm a really good pilot.
You
So
rolled 3
Yeah.
minuses, so I don't know. It's your call if you want to use a fate point or not.
I am going to use a fate point.
Okay.
There we go.
Yeah. It doesn't really matter if she used that to add +2 or not. It's still 4. Because I really don't see any way how could I help with hoarding the other dragon, the one that wasn't as injured.
Actually,
I have fight,
could I use the
athletics.
fact that the one is cowed? Could I invoke its aspect? That it's cowed? It's scared
Sure,
and
sure.
more willing to do. Okay, I'll bump it up to a +6 then.
Okay.
Okay.
And I'm rushing through my fate points. Is this like
Yes.
normal to use them so much, or
I
am I
think
doing something?
normally
Well-
I think the principle is that you don't want to hoard your fate points.
Yeah.
They should be like spent out and given quite often.
Okay, so like it's okay that I'm at 2 fate points.
Yeah,
I'm not
it's-
doing
it's
something
fine.
Yeah.
wrong.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I need to give me just a moment.
So yeah, basically like one of them is just following along pretty like meekly because it's cowed, and I can spend all my piloting skills on trying to get the other to do what I want.
Yeah.
Okay. And actually, I probably should have done this earlier, but you should get a fate point as well for your mana being threatened.
Okay, cool. Nice.
Okay. So finally, there's the report roll.
Oh shit. Okay, so I will let her do the thing, but I will also I will ask myself for another roll, but I will explain in a moment. For now, let's finish with this situation.
Yeah. So I'd be hoarding to do the RAA, and I presume that we'll be met with some calamity because I'm bringing 2 dragons. I did put in a call beforehand, but
So yeah, somebody asked that they wanted me to make a deceive roll to create an advantage or something, or what?
Report, preferably.
I don't have rapport.
But sure. But yes, you could do receive roll to create an advantage on the report roll.
I'll be using at least a. You know what? We'll let Cyril do the report, because then if he succeeds with style, he can get that advantage of he's rid of them. And I'll be trying to help by using my resources to create an advantage, and maybe Archer can try to help by adding in some deception. How about that? Is that an idea?
I'm cool.
Okay. So
Okay.
let's start with the deceive roll.
Okay.
What do you tell him?
Yeah, I tell
That they're
him
really
that,
well-mannered dragons?
that something along the lines that they will be after not much work, they will be an asset, an addition
And they'll be easy to train.
to the army, and
Yeah.
they will be easy to train.
Cold hard reality will sit in at some point.
Ah, fuck.
Okay.
Because I'm doing this for Ivy,
You're doing it for Cyril, actually.
I mean, that was your idea to
For me,
get
I
them.
didn't do it.
Get
Yeah,
them to military.
you're going to be the one who's going to roll the report.
Oh, I am.
Yeah,
Alright.
but speaking about what aspect I'm gonna use, because I will want to.
Well, you can create your last aspect with Cyril if you want.
I mean,
Hold on before you roll, Cyril, because we're both going to give you an advantage.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
But yeah.
Yeah, I had
however,
0
I'm
for
spending 1 fate point and
Yeah.
I'm gonna reroll my deceive roll.
Okay.
I think actually, what did you have? Oh, yeah, a -2. Okay, fair enough.
Better.
Nice.
Okay. Okay. So now the resources roll.
Yeah, definitely. I'm going to be Arch, old man. How are you doing? I'll pat him on the back and slip him, you know, a nice check. Just you know, my donation to the RAA as an old student. You know, it's near to my heart. And I got a 2.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, those are both good enough to create advantages of let's call it you know.
I can't get
well-
higher than a -1.
I mean, Cyril, what's your rapport skill?
0.
0.
Okay.
We all have 0 in report. It's really not our strong point.
Yeah.
So
You
you
want
get
to get along with people?
None of us plan to talk to anything. We all plan to. And then everybody
I mean,
looks at me
we
like
plan
I'm
to
the
fly
bad
at
guy.
it or fight it or whatever,
Yeah.
but not talk to it.
I mean,
And
that
then
was
every-
my idea for the character, that he's an enforcer, Air Force, and don't usually talk much.
Yeah. No, that's fine. That's fine.
Okay,
It's just going to be
so-
interesting.
-1, but okay, so like.
But everybody got mad at me when I wanted to eat it. You know, that's what I'm built for. So you know.
So like what's the total? Because at least like both of us gave
+3.
him boost or
Yeah.
something.
Well, I can. I can.
Okay, so the total is +3 on Roger's roll, on Cyril's roll.
Yes.
Yeah, and
yes.
if he spends maybe a fate point for, I don't know, him being
Yeah.
their father
Okay.
or whatever, he can boost that up to a +5.
Well, I'll try to roll again, and I got.
Nah. You.
Rolling again, I don't know if that's worth it, because you only
Yeah,
have one
it's
minus
rather. I'd rather, instead of rolling again, just add additional +2 so that the total will
Okay.
be +5.
That works for me.
Okay. So Archibald says,